two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the BYU Cougars and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Buckeyes offense will go to work first. And here comes Julian Sayet. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to...
They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by There's a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Sayet. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Smith. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football, and guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
Got his man. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cougars, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking for space. It's Martin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Say it. Working that left side now. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? Here's Julian Sayin to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Throw it, Sayin. It's on target and complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's Sayin to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. The Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. To the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That quarterback put his face in the fan. I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Bachmeier. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking at a second and short now. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was, and so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early, and it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've already dug themselves a hole. They've given up some big plays. They're trailing in this football game, missing tackles. They've got to find some answers. They haven't had any for this offense so far.
The run inside. It's Jackson. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Zayn. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Zayn. Got his man down the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Running inside, it's Jackson. There's some room. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, go.
He goes right back to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. Under fire. Unleashes it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Calls his own number. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Say it. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his big tight end. Bounced off his feet. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Parker.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Caught close to the marker. It's Parker. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
On the delay, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a crease. Runs it into the house. Touchdown! Ohio State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half.
Ready, go!
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 9 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Seminoles, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back over to your game in Columbus. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Looks as if BYU will have a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical in the line of scrimmage by this offense.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Buckmeyer. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display, and that sweet return there. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It's really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute over.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Direct snap. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Complete on the left to Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll go with the 5 wide outset on 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Saying back to the air. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now on first down from the 28. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with.
Could be an alley. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Gets it to the back. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They're working that left side. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. The run inside. It's Jackson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. He's loose. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People are trying to catch him. They didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for room, it's Martin. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, BYU! Once he got some room, it was over.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Running inside, it's Jackson. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Throwing, say it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Off the bench, arm loose, but the first one is incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Keeps it on the draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. St. Clair. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The run inside. It's West. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. Now after the sack, there is a man still down. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Throwing St. Clair. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him.
Number 96 set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got his man. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
Red 54! Red 54!
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. First down for this offense. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Complete in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
22.
Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Soft spot in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. BYU with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.